Hello everyone, this is the continuation of video series on chemistry of carbohydrates. In today's video, we will discuss disaccharides along with NEET PG MCQs. To download lecture notes and other interesting stuff related to biochemistry, please visit website biochemistrybasics.com. Before going into detail of disaccharides, first let's see type of the questions that can be asked from this particular topic in theory exam. So the long essay questions like describe the classification and biomedical importance of disaccharides, and the short essay questions like describe the structure and biomedical importance of 4-disaccharides, describe the similarities and differences between maltose, lactose, and sucrose. First, we will see classification of disaccharides. So, disaccharides are made up of two monosaccharide units which are joined together by glycosidic linkage, and they are classified into reducing disaccharides and non-reducing disaccharides. Example of reducing disaccharides are maltose, isomaltose, lactose, cellobiose, and lactulose. In the reducing disaccharide, only one functional group is involved in the glycosidic linkage. Now, non-reducing disaccharide. In the non-reducing disaccharide, both the functional groups are involved in the glycosidic linkage, and the example of non-reducing disaccharides are sucrose and trehalose. That is regarding reducing disaccharides and non-reducing disaccharides. Now we will see structure, reaction and biomedical importance of disaccharides. So first we will discuss reducing disaccharides. In that, first one is maltose, and the chemistry of maltose is it is formed by combination of two glucose molecules which are joined together by alpha 1,4 glycosidic linkage, and the maltose is also known as a malt sugar. Sources of maltose. So maltose is obtained from hydrolysis of starch or glycogen by the action of salivary or pancreatic amylase enzyme. Reactions of maltose. So maltose, as it is a reducing disaccharide, so it will answer the Benedict test, but maltose doesn't answer the Barford test, thus differentiating it from monosaccharides. And maltose will form a sunflower shaped or star shaped oxazone crystals in the oxazone test. Hydrolysis of maltose. So maltose is hydrolyzed to produce two molecules of glucose by the action of intestinal maltase enzyme. So that is regarding maltose. Second reducing disaccharide is the isomaltose. And the chemistry of isomaltose is it is formed by combination of two glucose molecules which are joined together by alpha 1,6 glycosidic linkage. Sources of isomaltose. Isomaltose is obtained by partial hydrolysis of starch or glycogen by the action of salivary or pancreatic amylase. Biomedical importance of isomaltose. Isomaltose is hydrolyzed to produce two molecules of glucose by the action of intestinal isomaltase, and if there is a deficiency of this intestinal isomaltase enzyme, then it leads to isomaltase sucrase deficiency, which is an inborn error of carbohydrate digestion. Third reducing disaccharide is the cellobiose. And the chemistry of cellobiose is it is formed by combination of two glucose molecules which are joined together by beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage. And the sources of cellobiose are it is produced by partial hydrolysis of polysaccharide cellulose. Fourth reducing disaccharide is the lactose, which is also known as the milk sugar. And the chemistry of lactose is it is formed by combination of galactose and glucose which are joined together by beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage. And as it is a milk sugar which is present in the milk. The sources of lactose is it is present in the milk and it is the main source of energy especially for the neonates. And the reactions of lactose. As lactose is the reducing disaccharide, so it will answer the Benedict test, but it will not answer the Barford test, thus differentiating it from reducing monosaccharide, and lactose will form a powder puff or touch me not plant shape osazone crystals in the osazone test. Now, biomedical importance of lactose. So, lactose is hydrolyzed by the action of intestinal lactase enzyme to produce galactose and glucose. If there is a inherited or acquired deficiency of this intestinal lactase enzyme, then it will lead to the lactose intolerance. In such patients, as there is a deficiency of intestinal lactase enzyme, so there will be no any digestion or absorption of lactose occurs. So lactose will start getting accumulated in the small intestine. And the bacterial fermentation of this lactose in the large intestine will lead to the formation of gas and various features like flatulence, diarrhea, vomiting, and bloating occurs due to the accumulation of gas in the large intestine. That are the clinical features of lactose intolerance, which occurs due to the inherited or acquired deficiency of enzyme lactase or beta galactosidase. Fifth reducing disaccharide is the lactulose, which is a synthetic disaccharide, and it is formed by combination of galactose and fructose, which are joined together by beta 1,4 glycosidic linkage. Remember, it is a synthetic disaccharide, and it is used as an lactulose solution in case of constipation because it acts as a laxative. Now, biomedical importance of lactulose. Lactulose is used in the treatment of hepatic encephalopathy, which is characterized by increased plasma ammonia level. Lactulose will help in the reduction of plasma ammonia level. Lactulose will also lowers the pH of colonic lumen, thus converting ammonia NH3 to ammonium ion, that is NH4 plus. And this NH4 plus is not easily absorbed, thus resulting in the decreased plasma ammonia level. And lactulose is also used as a laxative in the treatment of constipation because lactulose is neither digested nor absorbed in the small intestine, and it exerts its effect in the large intestinal lumen. It acts as an osmotic substance, thus causing diarrheal effect. That's why it is used as a laxative in the treatment of constipation. So that is the biomedical importance of lactulose, which is used in the treatment of hepatic encephalopathy, and it is used as a laxative in constipation. Now, non-reducing disaccharide. In that first, we will discuss sucrose. The chemistry of sucrose is, it is formed by combination of glucose and fructose, which are joined together by alpha 1 and beta 2 glycosidic linkage. You can see in the structure of sucrose, there is no free functional group available. That's why it is a non-reducing sugar. Now, sources of sucrose. Sucrose is also known as the cane sugar or table sugar, and the sources of sucrose are sugarcane, sugar beet, fruits, vegetables, and honey. Reactions of sucrose. So sucrose, as it is a non-reducing sugar, so it will doesn't answer Benedict test and osazone. Biomedical importance of sucrose. Sucrose is hydrolyzed to produce glucose and fructose by the intestinal sucrase. And if there is a deficiency of this intestinal sucrase, then it will lead to the isomaltase sucrase deficiency, which is an inborn error of carbohydrate digestion. Now, relation of sucrose and dental caries. Dental caries is one of the most prevalent infection worldwide. Over here, bacteria forms the colonies and they erode the dental enamel, and the dental plaque which is formed on the teeth is the polymer of dextran, which is the polymer of glucose, and this bacteria which forms the colony on the teeth utilizes the sucrose as an energy purpose. And these dental caries are more common in the children who consumes toffee, chocolates, and ice creams. So that is the relation of sucrose and dental caries. Remember, bacteria which forms the colony on the dental enamel utilizes the sucrose as an energy purpose. Now, inversion of sucrose. So the phenomenon of change in the optical rotation of sucrose on hydrolysis is called inversion of sucrose. Sucrose is a dextrorotatory sugar with the rotation of plus 66.5 degree. But after hydrolysis, that is by acid hydrolysis or enzymatic hydrolysis, it becomes levorotatory because the product of sucrose hydrolysis are fructose and glucose, and fructose has a higher optical rotation, that is minus 92.4 degree as compared to the glucose, which is the plus 52.7 degree. So change in the optical rotation of sucrose from dextrorotatory to the levorotatory is termed as an inversion of sucrose, and that's why sucrose is called as a invert sugar. Now second non-reducing disaccharide is the T-halose. T-halose is formed by combination of two alpha D glucose units which are joined together by alpha 1 glycosidic linkage. And it is a sugar of insect, yeast and fungi. That is about reducing disaccharides and non-reducing disaccharides. This is the table showing the various reactions of reducing and non-reducing disaccharides. The maltose, lactose and sucrose all will give Mollis test because all are carbohydrates. Maltose and lactose will give Benedict test positive because they are reducing, while sucrose will not give Benedict test positive because it is a non-reducing. Maltose, lactose and sucrose all will give Barford test negative because they all are disaccharides. Maltose will form a star-shaped or sunflower-shaped crystals. Lactose will form a powder for puff-shaped crystals. Sucrose will not form any oxazone because it is a non-reducing. While on the hydrolysis of sucrose, there is a formation of glucose and fructose. It will give a Benedict test positive and Selivanov test positive. That is the comparison of maltose, lactose and sucrose based on various reactions. The first question is lactose intolerance occurs due to the deficiency of the enzyme, and the options are lactase, amylase, sucrase and all of the above. So the correct answer is lactose intolerance. It occurs due to the inherited or acquired deficiency of enzyme lactase. So the correct answer is A. Second question is synthetic disaccharide is, and the options are maltose, lactose, lactulose and sucrose. So the synthetic disaccharide is lactulose, which is used as a laxative in the treatment of constipation, and it is also used in a hepatic encephalopathy, which is characterized by increased plasma ammonia level. Third question is disaccharide used as a laxative, and the options are maltose, lactose, lactulose and sucrose. So the correct answer is lactulose, which is used as a laxative in the treatment of constipation. So that is all about NEET PG MCQ. These are my references. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe Biochemistry Basics by Dr. Amit, and don't forget to press the bell icon so you can get all the notifications from it. Thank you.